Hello guys, welcome again. Now I'll be talking to you guys about the police system that we have in Africa. Let's talk about our police in Africa. Okay, the police system that we have in Africa was a kind of police system that our colonial masters were using. You know, back in the colonial area in Africa, our colonial masters, they were so oppressing the extent that our African fathers, some of our African fathers didn't like their rules here in Africa. They didn't want them to stay here in Africa. So they were fighting with their colonial masters. So they come out with the colonial master come out with the police that will be protecting them, that will be walking around with them everywhere they are going. They have a police that will be protecting them against the people because the people didn't like them. The people were fighting with them. You understand? The people were rejecting their rules in their land. So the colonial master were forced to bring a police to come out with a police system that will protect their interests. That will be fighting the people to protect their interests. So during the area of independence, when the colonial masters were giving Africans independence, when they were leaving Africa, they left the same police system in Africa because they left Africa. The colonial masters they left Africa physically, but diplomatically they were still in control of Africa. So when they were leaving Africa, they left back leaders in Africa who were working in their interests. The leaders were not working in the interest of the people. So they left the same police system for these leaders to be protecting them, because they know the people will seek against the leaders, because the leaders were working in the interest of the colonial masters. That's why you see our police today in Africa. They are there to suppress the people. They are here to protect the interest of the government and suppress the civilian. In most African countries, we have what is called the police force. Why in the Western world they practice what is called the police service. The police force is working for the interest of the government. Whatever the government says to the people must abide. The people must succumb to whatever the government says to the people. That's the work. That's the work of the police force. That's the reason why the Europeans, the Westerners, when they were living in Africa, they left us with the police force. Why in the West, in America, in Europe, they have what is called the police service, which work for the interest of the government and for the interest of the civilian. You understand? That is the police. For example, let me just cut a typical example here in South Africa. The police in South Africa, the police system in South Africa, the police system in South Africa is separated from the government. The police, let me say the police department and the government, the police is not being controlled by the president or by the police. They are being controlled by the police department. Like the police is controlled by the police department. It's separate from other departments in the government. So other departments in the government cannot influence the police that much here in South Africa. But in my country, Cameroon, the police department is controlled directly by the government. There is no separation of power there. The power is in the hand of the government. That means the government can do whatever. But here in South Africa, there are sectors of the government that cannot control, cannot dictate to the police sector what they will do or what they will not do, because they have separate powers. In my country, Cameroon, in my country, the police the police take order directly from the government. The police and the government, they are one. Like the police, the power is not separated. If you understand what I'm saying, the power is centralized with the government. Like the government can do whatever they want to do. The police hasn't got that. The police department will take permission, orders from the government. I hope you guys are feeling what I'm saying. Let me go back to our topic. The police system in Africa, the police system that we have in Africa here, is to suppress us, the civilians, and protect the government officials. That's what I'm trying to say, which is very, very wrong. Our police should be for the interest of the entire people, not protecting the interest of particular people. That was the kind of police system that was left for us Africans by our